Hey, so we're going to be going over the two AI models that have just been added to Photoshop Beta, Flux Kontext Pro and Nano Banana. Now, there's been a plugin going around for those, but this is the first time they've been added to Photoshop Beta. I'll show you each model so you'll know which one to use. So first, a few things before I get started and show you my results. And also stay tuned to the end because I'm going to give you some prompting tips. One more thing, run, don't walk to go try these out because they're not going to be free forever. And right here is where you're going to select your different AI model. Keep in mind these two models give out only one option per generation. There's also no reference files to add on. If you go to Adobe Firefly, you can actually use these models and upload reference images. I did that here and I uploaded my logo to create all these products. So the main difference between Firefly and these two AI models is that Firefly won't let you iterate on an image. So once you've created an image, you need to start from scratch to create any changes to that image. With the other models, I can say change the jacket to an oversized blue faux fur. So this is what Nano Banana came up with, and this is what Flux Kontext Pro came up with. And I could keep iterating on this and changing the jacket or the boots. These are all iterative items that you can change using these AI models. So let's say you wanted to change this image so this woman was actually walking in New York City. In order to do this in Firefly, you would need to separate the image of the woman from the background. Then you would have to add a background. And she doesn't look like she's walking on the ground too much, and the lighting is incorrect. But with the other AI models, say I like her in New York City, and you get these two images. This one is Nano Banana, and this one is Flux Kontext Pro. Both have the woman as the focus in the image. And the lighting is correct, and she looks like she's actually walking on the ground. So next I'm going to take this image of a model and I'm going to modify her so she's facing us, so there's a beach in the background, and I'm going to remove her sunglasses. So I tried this with both the new AI models. Nano Banana won this round, and I'll show you why. I started off with a Firefly image, but in order to make any modifications, I had to use one of the new AI models. Both gave fairly good results, but with Flux Kontext Pro, I had problems getting her to face in the right direction and ran into some weird results. So then I used Nano Banana, and this has got fantastic lighting from the sun, then changed her to face us. So now I'm going to use the selection brush and select her sunglasses. Now, one thing I want to add is you want to select as much as possible because you want to get all of the shading of the sunglasses as well as the sunglasses. So it's better to be generous here than not. Now you can see that the shading is perfect on her face because we selected the sunglass shade as well as the sunglasses themselves. So lastly, I asked each AI to turn the image into a comic strip style and add a thought bubble that says promises, promises. So this is what Nano Banana came up with, which I didn't think was very much of an illustration. And this is what Flux Kontext Pro came up with, which seems much more like a comic strip style. So I decided to do another test to see what would happen if I gave each model very little in the way of a prompt. Nano Banana won this round for sure. So I did woman standing in the rain, and this is what Firefly came up with. Obviously there's a couple of options here. And then I did the same for Flux Kontext Pro, and I did the same for Nano Banana. Now you can see both the new AI models both definitely seem to have some type of storyline going, whereas this one looks pretty generic that Firefly came up with. Now let's see if we can remove the umbrella and have her looking up at the sky. There we go. I was looking for more of a singing in the rain moment. So The more you can tell your story with your prompt, the better your results will be. So let's try the same with Nano Banana. And that's the moment I was looking for. So I think with these two models, they're very good at storytelling. And the more you tell the story in the prompt, the better your results will be. Next, we're going to change this text from Las Vegas to Las Vegas. Both of the new AI models perform this the same. Using the selection tool, select the entire area. Make sure to get both Lost and Vegas in. And in the prompt, you're going to use quotes for the text that you want to remove and the text that you want to replace it. So this worked because I selected both the word lost and the word Vegas. That way it could do the spacing correctly. So overall, I thought that a good workflow is to start off with a Firefly image search because you do get 3 options, and then switching to one of the other AI models to make iterative changes. Now, I did think that Nano Banana was better at telling a story with an image, and I did think that Flux Kontext Pro was better at coming up with an image style like an illustration. Here's some tips to get you started. Always select something on the canvas. This might sound silly, but get used to hitting Command A. Use precise prompts. Let your prompt tell your story, and you'll get great results. Build on your prompts. Don't try and do everything with one prompt. To change type in an image, use quotes. Make sure and try it out now before it costs credits. I hope you enjoyed this overview of these new AI models.